Massive earthquake devastates NYC and New Jersey. The truth they don't want you to know. A sudden tremor rattled the heart of New York City and its suburbs on a quiet Saturday evening, leaving residents buzzing with questions. The U.S. Geological Survey confirmed a magnitude 3 earthquake struck near Hasbrouck Heights, New Jersey, at 10:18 p.m. local time. This location, just 7 miles west of Harlem, sits far from any tectonic plate boundaries, a fact that makes the event all the more intriguing. While the quake was felt by many, it caused no damage. A hallmark of lower magnitude tremors. Social media lit up with reactions, including a reassuring post from the Empire State Building's official account. "I am fine," echoing the building's iconic resilience. But here's where it gets controversial. Earthquakes of this scale are often dismissed as minor nuisances. However, their occurrence in regions not typically associated with seismic activity raises a critical question. Could this be a sign of deeper, less understood geological shifts? And this is the part most people miss. The same area experienced a much stronger 4.8 magnitude quake in April 2024. Yet scientists insist the recent tremor is unrelated. The U.S. Geological Survey attributes both events to shallow crustal faulting, a process that can trigger quakes even in stable continental regions. For those new to geology, imagine the Earth's crust as a giant puzzle of shifting pieces. While most earthquakes happen where tectonic plates collide, others arise from smaller, hidden faults within these plates. This distinction is vital. It means even quiet regions like New Jersey aren't immune to seismic surprises. So, what does this mean for the future? Should residents in the Northeast start earthquake-proofing their homes? Or are these quakes simply random flukes? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Are you convinced these tremors are isolated events? Or do you sense a pattern? Share your take in the comments and let's spark a conversation about how we prepare for the unexpected. Small earthquake shakes New York area. 3.0 magnitude tremor in Hasbrouck Heights. A minor earthquake shook the New York City area Saturday night, sparking a wave of curiosity and chatter across social media. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, USGS, this quake registered a magnitude of 3.0. It struck near Hasbrouck Heights, a suburb in New Jersey, located less than 8 miles west of Central Park in Manhattan, at an approximate depth of 6.2 miles beneath the surface. One Brooklyn resident described the experience as a fleeting, gentle sway that lasted only a moment, barely noticeable but unmistakable to those paying attention. Despite its mild intensity, the event quickly gained traction online, with many people sharing their sensations and reactions. Notably, the Empire State Building's official social media account on the platform X playfully confirmed it was "I am fine," adding a touch of humor to the situation. While a 3.0 magnitude earthquake is generally too weak to cause any damage, quakes of this size are relatively uncommon in the northeastern United States, a detail that often surprises people familiar with more earthquake-prone regions. For comparison, last year in 2024, a stronger 4.8 magnitude earthquake rattled Tewksbury, New Jersey, which lies further west of New York City. That event was felt over a wider area and raised more concern. New York City Emergency Management quickly reported that there were no immediate reports of significant damage or injury following Saturday's tremor. Still, this incident raises an interesting point about preparedness and awareness in a region not usually associated with earthquake risk. Could this mild shake serve as a reminder for emergency planning in the Northeast? And here's the part most people miss. Even though this quake caused no harm, it challenges the common perception that big cities like New York are immune to seismic activity. Does the rarity of such events make us complacent, or should it encourage more discussions about building codes, infrastructure safety, and public education? What do you think? Are we underestimating earthquake risks in regions like New York, or is this just an occasional, harmless anomaly? Share your thoughts below. Let's start the conversation. Magnitude 3.0 earthquake shakes New Jersey. New York metro area experiences tremors. A magnitude 3.0 earthquake rattled the New York metropolitan area on Saturday night, creating quite a stir among residents. The tremor struck Hasbrouck Heights, New Jersey at precisely 10:18 p.m., as reported by the United States Geological Survey, USGS. Fortunately, there have been no reports of injuries or damage to structures, according to Jonathan Teitel, a geophysicist with the USGS. This earthquake occurred at a depth of 10 kilometers, which is considered relatively shallow compared to other seismic events. Shortly after the quake, NYC Emergency Management confirmed that no significant impacts were observed, although some residents in various parts of the city reported feeling the tremors. In light of this event, New Yorkers are advised to remain vigilant for potential aftershocks that could happen within minutes, hours, or even days following the initial quake. The agency's post on their X account suggested that individuals who experience the shaking should inspect their surroundings for any hazards, such as displaced items, falling debris, or cracks in walls. In a light-hearted response to the quake, the Empire State Building took to X to reassure the public, stating, "I am fine," highlighting its resilience. Teitel emphasized that this earthquake posed substantially less life-threatening risks compared to the 8.8 magnitude earthquake that recently struck Russia, which led to tsunami warnings being issued in the U.S. Residents in the vicinity of Saturday's quake can expect aftershocks around 1.0 magnitude, but Teitel reassured that this event is unlikely to be a precursor to a more significant earthquake. He also clarified that he does not believe this quake was an aftershock of the 4.8 magnitude earthquake that occurred in the same area back in April 2024. As we reflect on this seismic event, it raises an important question. How prepared are we for earthquakes in regions that are not typically associated with such activity? Share your thoughts in the comments below.